Welcome back, everyone. As I said, this is my next video. This is going to be an update of a good number of the mods I've been working on over this time that I've been gone. It's going to be kind of quick and brief because I'm trying to cram a lot into one video here. This isn't even everything I've worked on. I actually have two major ones that I really wanted to have done a long time ago, but I've just ran into issues and haven't been able to get parts, or have just kind of gotten frustrated and lost my desire to work on them for the time being. And I think they're too cool for me to show off without really finishing them, so those hopefully will be shown at a later date once they are completed. But moving on here, I'm going to start with a couple of very basic ones I've done. This is something I had gotten a long time ago. This is not even really that hefty of a mod. This is just my Alpha Trooper with the orange ModWorks kit. The only real modification I've done is made that so I can open it at any point. The only reason I'm showing this off is because I have my black detailing, which I think the black detailing actually looks awesome on this. I've always liked the yellow and black. I always just thought there was just a hair too much yellow, and I think that balances it out a little better. Oh yes, the reason I was showing it off was because when I initially got this, I pre-ordered my Massacre kit from Orange ModWorks, and they sent me the 6 kilogram spring, and it is surprising how much problems that gives you. Half the time my darts weren't firing. I broke my breech here. They had to send me another one, and it just didn't prime. It didn't slam fire at all, and I was pretty disappointed. And so recently I finally bought some 5 kilogram springs, and I swapped that out in here, and it just made the world of difference. This thing just functions like a dream now. Definitely an awesome blaster now. I've completely redeemed my likeness for it, I guess you could say. But yeah, like I said, nothing major. I just wanted to show that just because I don't think I've ever showed it off, and I like it. And it's a nice blaster, and Orange ModWorks kit is very nice in there, especially for having practically no work. Here's another very basic one. I've done very little. This is my Rayven. I've had this for a while, and finally once I got the strife, it made me realize how weak this was compared to it. So I had to up the voltage. I switched, rewired it to go to a 9 volt, which is stuck in the back here. I didn't put it in the battery case just because I was trying to save myself some Dremel work. I like it. I think I want to switch it to an 18 volt or some trust fires at some point, just because I still at the moment like my strife more as far as performance wise. But I would like this to be as nice because for whatever reason I like this body style. I like the shape, even though it's kind of a little small for me. I just like the AUG style, I guess it is. But yeah, like I said, just 9 volt, nothing major. Kind of the same as the other one. Locks removed, can run whenever. But like I said, I still feel like my strife is just a hair more powerful, and that's just on the AA's. So this could definitely use a little modifications. I think I actually might at some point get some of those motors that I've seen Coop use in his strife, and I think I'm going to put those in here so that this will be a little more comparable to that one and perform much better. But yeah, so that's that one. What's next here? Yes, I'll do this one. This is something I did a long time ago and just never did anything for also. This was my Panther. I was really excited when I heard about these, and once I finally saw one in my stores. I made a nice petg breech for it. If you see if I can find a good shot, there we go. If you look, it's right there. I got some brass stubs. There's one down here and one right here. That's what actually creates the seal and makes it lock. It's perfect seal, works very well, and then I just threw that on there because it looks good. I wrapped this in boxing tape right here to help fill in the gap and stabilize it a bit. And I thought that worked great because now it's still clear and now it fits perfect. But that's just the breech I keep on here. The only things I've really done to this other than that, because naturally it's couplered, is I've done a pump extension and plugged it because I'm a jerk and I didn't really plan on actually warring with this or shooting anyone with it. But I almost regret plugging it at this point now because pretty much anything over 10 pumps I've been finding I just shred my darts when they shoot out of this. I think that's just from the overpressurization or whatever. So that's almost just annoying. But yeah, it's a fun little blaster. Hilarious how much power you get out of it. But yeah, that's that. The next one I did here, this was something I've wanted to do for a while and just finally got around to it. Unfortunately, it is not performing as well as I would like, but that is my Nitefinder here. I had sold off my original Nitefinder. Another Nitefinder is a main body part of one of the projects I'm working on, but that's also run into a lot of problems, one of similar to this one. And that is, for some reason, it does not, there we go, it worked that time. And then when it does catch, it's got a very good seal. But a lot of times what I've been finding, for whatever reason, this won't catch. And like I said, that's the same problem I've had with my other one. But other than that, I really like this because I got to use this cpvc breech, or Popatachi style breech that I made a while ago. I was very impressed with this because I made this pretty early on in my nerfing career, and it's perfect. It's got a great seal, and I like it. Works a lot, and it's very nice. And then what I've done inside of here is this has a bit of a draw extension to it, and I have replaced the original plunger tube with a syringe that I found at a warehouse when I was working. It's just a slightly bit bigger, or just slightly bigger than the normal Nitefinder plunger tube, and it's clear, so that's double cool. This is, oh, you know what, never mind, this isn't dual couplered. It didn't work out because I had to put screws through it. But yeah, I like this. I've wanted my Sonic Nitefinder to be modified for a while just because I like the clear green. I think it looks good. I just wish the catch worked a little better. But other than that, I think it's awesome. That's pretty much that. Nothing too extreme. The next one, this was one that I did fairly quick. This is actually for sale on the board, and that is, I did another Popatachi style Airtech 2000. It's pretty much the same as the green one that I showed off a while back. The barrel spacer is just made of glue and some foam, and the tape's just there to kind of help show you where the ends of the barrel is. But it is perfectly straight. I used my own barrel spacer to space that before I glued it, so it all works good. And this down here helps stabilize the whole thing, and it's got a very nice rotation. It's got a plugged pump, the rear loading, I don't know if you can see it, but it's got a rear loading ramp. It's unfortunate, I don't think you can, but yeah, that's that. It works almost as good as my green one. The seal, I'm not entirely satisfied with it. I may redo it if it doesn't sell anytime soon. But yeah, that's that. Once again, nothing extremely original or anything. That's just another one I had. Like I said, if you are interested in this, this is for sale. I'll put a link in the description to its sales thread. But that is that. And there I just go throwing it. It's still fine though, because it is sturdy. Have no worries. And the last one I've done, I did make this. I was going to sell it, but actually upon finishing it, I've been very happy with it, and I'm not sure I want to anymore. and that is a Supermaxx 1500. I wanted to sell this because I'm not particularly fond of this body style, but now that it's done, I'm very happy with it, and its performance is so good that I would not mind keeping it. I kind of went the all cheap route on this. I was going to use petg barrels, and ultimately decided to switch it out for cpvc because that is what I had and it's much cheaper. So I put that in there. I made my barrel spacers in the Make It Go styles, the way he did his gym mats, only mine is just sandwiched craft foam and cardboard. I hot glued those all together and then basically did the same thing he does, and that worked out very well. I also use cpvc because they fit pretty much perfectly inside the original barrels, so I was able to use those as barrel spacers. And then the barrels, actually, if I ever do decide I want to switch them out, they're just E-taped in. There was no glue involved as far as sticking the barrels in. So at any point I can disassemble this and switch those out. And they're just stuck back here very tightly. There's no glue in the back to level it off. I just have craft foam for the seal. Plugged pump. The one thing that I also did that I thought was very original with this was, I've seen a lot of people do this style. They put their rear loading turret, or excuse me, their rear loading slot off to the side, which I can understand why they would do that. That's how I would do most of mine. But because of the location on this, there's a lot more plastic in the side here, and the surface here is very rough and uneven, and it just seemed like it was going to be a lot more cutting than I really cared to do because I'm not big on Dremel work. I recently got some metal in my eye, and my vision is messed up in that eye pretty much, it seems, permanently now, so I don't like doing a lot of Dremel work. But so I put my rear loading slot up top because there was less to cut. That's how you normally would do the other style of Supermaxx 1500s, and I saw no reason why you couldn't do it with this one. So what I have done is I sliced that off. I mean, you can almost not even see it from the top. It just dips down just a little bit, and then it looks like that. I have added a rear loading ramp there, and then if you can see right here, these two pieces here are actually the pieces that I cut off of right there. I flipped them upside down and then glued them to each side, so that when this comes apart, they'll stay on each side that they need to be and then clip right back together. And I thought that's very helpful because it was quite a little bit bigger opening than I needed, and that just helps keep your darts from falling in it so much, and then the ramp just guides them right in. The ramp is also glued to the shell, not the turret, so the turret comes right out and the ramp just stays right in the shell. That works out very nicely. Once again, just to help with my turret in case I ever feel like disassembling it for any reason. And like I said, once this was done, I've been very impressed with this. For being cpvc and an air gun, it's just getting awesome performance. Like here, I'll show this here. Rear loading is very easy. Slug. And we'll do one more, and we'll put one more of Make It Go's Uber darts, which is kind of what I'm getting to. What impresses me with this is a lot of my springers, if they have a cpvc barrel, I just can't seem to get the Uber darts to go through them. The straw and the width of the original foam, it's just so tight that it just doesn't budge. But this one, I actually have no problems with the cpvc in those darts. It's working like a dream. I don't even know where that one went. The only thing I do have, there seems to be a small leak, but I'm not sure if that's because of the trigger here. An issue I was running into was, it seems like it's not even anything that's wrong with the internals. It seems like it's this design of this shell it's not sitting quite straight or exactly where it should be, and the way the trigger pulls on the pin here, it seems like when the shell's closed, it's pulling on it just a little bit, like all the time, so it seems to cause the air to slowly leak out of it. But I'm not super worried about it at the moment, just because I'm not rushing out to any wars anytime soon. But overall, I'm very impressed with it, very happy. Like I said, I'm pretty much almost don't even really want to sell it now. If you're really interested in it, go ahead and drop me a PM or something, and I'll take a look at an offer if you are interested. But like I said, I think I am just gonna keep this one now, just because now that it's done, I like it a lot. Well, I don't really know what else to say about that. Like I said, the main thing was just my reloading slot with the cpvc barrels and the Make It Go craft foam barrel spacer. I also just did my normal striping with that, just because I like that. I think it looks neat when you're turning the barrel. Just a little added aesthetics to the cpvc. But yeah, not much else to say. Video's getting a little long, so I guess I'm going to cut it off there. Thank you all for watching, and I hope to have some more for you at some time soon. Have a good one.